Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do an album review. I know I just did one for a live concert, but this is one for the new album by Tears for Fears called The Tipping Point. Now, Tears for Fears, they're a British duo made popular back in the 80s with their huge album, Songs from the Big Chair. Well, Roland Orzabal and Kurt Smith are back with their first album in, I guess, about 15 years, just about. And Tears for Fears went through some turmoil, some emotional stress, and it all shows in this new album. Now, this is the first Tears for Fears album I've owned. I don't own any other Tears for Fears album, but with this album now in my collection, I think I'm gonna go back and find some other albums, including Songs from the Big Chair. Now, the album was recorded from 2013 up to just earlier this year, and I know they've tried to release it several times. Different holdups got in the way, including the 2017 death of Roland, who's here, Roland's wife, who passed away in 2017, and that's kind of the theme to the song, "The Tipping Point," which is the title track. And yeah, so let me just jump right into the music. So the album opens up with a song called "No Small Thing," which is kind of a nice ballad. It's Roland singing. It's kind of got this acoustic feel to it, kind of folky, almost a Billy Bragg kind of sound to Roland singing. He's definitely mature in his voice. I mean, these guys are both 60, 61 years old now. So, I mean, obviously you're going to have some more maturity, but in terms of their vocal quality, it's fantastic. They both sound great. And yeah, so "No Small Thing" opens the album. It kind of has this big build up to it toward the end. And just a really nice opener. You're like, whoa, that's kind of a bridge between the Tears for Fears of the 80s and the Tears for Fears of 2022. Next is the song "The Tipping Point," which I believe was released as a single back in October of 21. And so we've been teased this album for several months. Just kind of a nice instrumental intro to it. And then you hear Kurt's voice singing the line, "You know how I can't love you more," which is part of the chorus. And you have Roland and Kurt singing lead vocals on the verses. In terms, they're singing at the same time, so co-lead vocals. Just a killer track, just high intensity. Watch the video; you can really see, especially in Roland, he's really feeling the emotion in it. Just great stuff on there. Let me read you one of the lyrics from "The Tipping Point." Here's the chorus. They say, "So who's that ghost knocking at my door? You know that I can't love you more. What's that shape climbing over my wall? You know that I can't love you more." Um, it's just, then they say, let's see. Then they on later on they say, "Life is cruel, life is tough, life is crazy, then it all turns to dust. Will you let them out? Will you let them in? Will you ever know when it's the tipping point?" Just really intense lyrics to that. So I really like that song a lot. And that was really the first track I was like, okay, I might have to grab this album. Next is the song "Long, Long, 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 a Long Time." Just this is probably one of the, in terms of at least the beginning. The beginning is um, very modern, very modern sounding in Kurt's voice. Um, he, I don't know, they use a lot of modern effects on it with his voice and the beat. So I'm not the craziest about it. However, it has grown on me in just the couple of times that I've listened to it. So maybe after a few more spins, it'll really jump out at me. But they start by saying, "The higher the mountain, the harder the fall. Looking for blood at the scene of the crime. It's been running in circles or nothing at all for a long, long, long time." So just another solid track, even though it's not my favorite on the album. And then we jump into the song "Break the Man," which was another chorus. Another single to this album, which I really, really liked when it came out. Just kind of a, I don't know, it's very modern, but it's very Tears for Fears. It's almost like if Tears for Fears mixed with Coldplay. It's kind of how I gather it, but just a great, again, another great chorus. They keep saying like what she is. She's the fire and the fallout. She reminds you of the things we never talk about. She's the lover with the best laid plan to break the man. She's a sinner in a sideshow. She feels at home when there's nowhere left to go. She's the devil you understand. Break the man. But it's really, really, it's upbeat, but it's got these kind of darker lyrics. Then you go into the song called "My Demons," which is and again, "Break the Man." That was a Kurt led song. Then you have "My Demons," which is a Roland song that he sings. Very, very industrial sounding. His voice is very deep. It's like, "I am the demolition man. I am the smoking gun. Why is my name in lights when my name is spelt wrong?" That's a killer opener line, and it's just really, really industrial. Really, just a really solid track. It sounds very 1980s, I think, but again, very modern. Then you jump into the song "Rivers of Mercy," which is written by Roland as well as two other co-authors. Drop me in rivers of mercy, yeah, dare I imagine some faith and understanding. Drop me in rivers of mercy. Bring out the dead tonight and bathe them in your sacred light to wash away the pain. Save me from the shadows, cry like a siren, the light on my horizon. Drop me in rivers of mercy. Just, again, really deep lyrics. Just, I don't know, it's a very lyrical album for sure. And these guys are they're pretty good writers. Next is the song "Please Be Happy," a shorter song, another Roland co-write. This one gave me the orchestration, and it felt like a little bit like "Long and Winding Road," and just some good vocals by Kurt as well in this song. But "Please be happy, because you know I cannot bear to see you in this state of melancholy, curled up in your chair. Please don't worry, because the world won't break apart as easy as the glass you dropped and smashed when you tried to climb the stairs." So again, very orchestral, very Beatle-esque, and I liked it a whole lot. Then we go into the song "Master Plan," which is a solo co-write by Roland, and they both sing lead vocals on it. Heavy drum beat, a lot of bass. Chorus, "Hear me now, 'cause things aren't working out. If my soul be damned, it's all part of the master plan." Just simple, but very drum heavy. Very drum heavy. Then we go into the song, the second to last song, "End of the Night." Again, another Roland co-write. Again, another very industrial sounding song. Sweeping vocals on the lead is what I wrote down. Just, again, more great lyrics. "No need to worry about the world. You can't see the beauty for all the hurt. Turn the world around. Blind them with your sound, because it's the end of night." And then we go to the final song on the standard edition, which is a ballad by Kurt Smith and Charlton Pettis. Just really pretty singing by Kurt. It's kind of like a guitar picking sound in the back. I'm not sure if it's truly a guitar or if it's a if it's like a synth playing a guitar sound. "Dust to dust," there's a line from it. They say, "Dust to dust, we all fall down. Run for the hills until we're safe and sound. Are we young enough to play the game, old enough to know it's all or nothing?" And they say, "Stay, don't go, go, don't go. Stay, don't stay, go, don't go. It's all or nothing." Really pretty song. Again, another great ballad to close the album with. Just again, a solid album through and through. This is the standard edition in terms of all those songs. I recommend it very highly. This version, this is the Target exclusive. It comes with 2 additional tracks. The first one is called "Let It All Evolve." Kind of a more acoustic sounding song. Kurt singing the lead on it heavily. and then it really builds up to like a guitar intro, a guitar song toward the end, kind of rocks out. And then the final song for the bonus tracks is called Shame, Cry Heaven. Again, another ballad, really pretty piano in the intro, distant bells in the background, kind of like a church. And here's the chorus. It says, Cry Heaven, right now someone is echoing the silence. Right now someone is waiting for another pin to drop. Right now someone is praying for patience to go on living. Right now someone is saying, just make it stop. Right now, shame, shame, shame. And then it kind of ends with a drum loop with kind of the looped background vocals just constantly saying, pray for me, with Kurt repeating that chorus over and over again. So I recommend getting the bonus tracks. It's only a couple extra bucks. I think it was $12 on Target's website. And actually, I went to Target to look for the album, and it was sold out. So I've heard that this album is really making some great headway. So congrats, Kurt and Roland, on a great album. Again, I recommend it. I can't wait to keep listening to it and getting more out of it. Let me know if y'all purchased it. Let me know what you think. I know I've talked to a couple of y'all that have listened to it. I know my friend Glenn Kellaway has mentioned getting it. So yeah, if anybody else has heard it or bought it, let me know. And I'll look forward to hearing what you all have to say in the comments. So take care, and I'll talk to y'all real soon.